Keku's going
Everyone
to
else?
see him walking away and walk back up. Barbas, I can expect this from you to forgive him so easily, but I don't understand Ruka's reasoning. I'm still really upset with Solomon.
Hey there, Mr. Long Ears. May I ask what your name is?
Well, if you're gonna insult me, at least call me Knife Ear and be a good racist, you dumb dog.
I only called you Pointy Ears because you called me
Oh,
Barkus.
pointy ears. Yeah, definitely. So how inbred are you and your family?
I am a purebred, as you can see. It does have its disadvantages, but
Is there any chance you guys came across an offer to assist a growing settlement in the south?
Yeah, that's why we were headed down here.
Oh,
Damn bandits killed our entire caravan, though.
if you may, what sort of caravan were you traveling with?
Well, there were a bunch of settlers who each decided they could chip in with the amount of goods our merchant was carrying. There were 5 of us defending the caravan, and him. And then, I don't know, about 18, 20 other people.
Give us some more info. Maybe we can get a prisoner and talk to him.
yeah, we should really try to do that next time. Try to take a prisoner and find that. That should reveal a lot of our answers to our questions.
Interrogations.
Evil Steve.
Do you know who I am, Steve?
Some asshole of Desna.
That's correct. I'm an asshole of Desna. Do you know why that's a problem for you?
Because you can heal me after your dumbass orc friend punches me again?
We've met your boss.
Who?
Is it not the Staglord?
I don't work for him no more.
So why do you still wear his amulet?
Because his name's useful.
For shits and giggles, all in favor of letting him go, raise your hand.
He'll kind of wiggle and raise his hog-tied hand.
Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, those in favor of killing him now and putting an end to his misery, raise your hand.
Kehku raises the rope on the noose that's around his neck.
Okay. What happened last time, gentlemen?
We were teleported back to Oleg's trading post. Kehku was walking away, frustrated with Solomon, and we were all basically figuring out what the hell just happened.
Alright, good. Slight retcon with last time. So, Mike, you asked if Zack could cast healing on you. Zack did, in fact, cast healing on you. He did not cast acid or poison.
Alright, cool.
And everyone else, his healing looked exactly the same as it did before. And begin.
What does this mean?
It means the DM made a mistake.
Why'd you make a mistake?
How dare.
Because I'm not infallible.
You're just not a good DM then if you're not infallible.
This is true. Alright, rocks fall and everyone dies.
There you go, baby.
Alright, let's go ahead.
So I believe we were just shaking and baking, introducing ourselves, or not introducing ourselves, but letting Oleg know we're back, correct?
Yes. And who was it? Was it Barbas or no? Ruka did it in the weirdest way possible too.
Yeah, Ruka does that. What time of day is it, DM?
It is the exact time you left, so early afternoon, I believe.
Well, Solomon's gonna kind of just wander around the outskirts of the thing alone, kind of knowing he's pissed off some of his fucking teammates, so he's gonna try to be a little bit sparse and just kind of pace around the castle.
All right.
Keku's
Everyone
going to
else?
see him walking away and walk back up. Barbas, I can expect this from you to forgive him so easily, but I don't understand Ruka's reasoning. I'm still really upset with Solomon.
Well, we'll have to see in time how this all turns out, or but it seems like he maybe already paid quite a price.
Yeah, still, there's a reason he paid that price.
But did he pay the price since it's retconned?
Oh, it's retconned?
Yeah.
Just the poison, as far as you know, just the poison.
Well, the magic, though. You said it healed me.
Yes.
It
Okay.
healed you. Yes.
Yes. So if it healed me, then did he? I don't know.
You fair to think it did. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
There could be
and
other things.
I look over to, well, what are we calling you? Cowboy? I really hate to not use your correct name.
Oh, I'm not here. No, I'm not. I'm ignoring you. No.
Well, this is Oleg's, the
No,
place we were talking about.
Got it. Well, it's charming in its own weird way.
Yeah, apparently it used to be a fort by some local leader, and then Oleg kind of turned it into a trading post.
It fits the bill. Where's all of the human resources that you all spoke of?
Oh, they're down south at the keep. We sent them down there.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys can continue bickering about your friend. I've been enjoying that. You continue on.
Yeah, I don't know, Barbas. Maybe you can talk to him. I'm just not in the mood to talk to him about it right now, to be honest. Seems like I might get a little bit upset, too. You have a little bit more of a level head when it comes to these things.
Well, what do you want me to talk to him about?
I don't know. Try to figure out how he's doing, what happened to him while we were all locked up, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and check on Oleg. And yeah, I want to go in. I want to take a look around, not only check for Oleg, but see if there's any other people around.
Oleg's wife is around. You also notice two kind of burly-looking figures over in the corner drinking.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to Oleg. Hail, Oleg. I don't know where he is, but I'm just gonna walk up to him.
He's in the bar, so the building up here. Oh, hey, your orcish friend dropped by a little while ago.
Oh yeah? What'd he have to say?
Well, he said... I don't really know. He said that y'all fought the Staglord and then teleported back here? Like, in the most normal way possible?
Yes, something like that. We found out where he is, so that's good. And we found out roughly how many forces he has. So, that's good too. We're still, trying to hammer out the details on taking him out, though. What?
Okay, so do
Fear
I have
not.
to worry about bandits?
Well, for the time being, no. He's definitely not launching an assault over here at the moment, which might give us an opportunity to come up with a plan. But, alas, we will come up with something.
Oh, okay, I mean, you're still taking care of the bandits. This is getting really weird.
Weird is putting it mildly. We had some strange happenings in the woods. By chance, have you heard of, like, an old lady that walks around in the woods?
No, well, there's all kinds of homesteaders and stuff out there, so maybe. But, there's an old lady who comes here to buy roots every once in a while. Or, sorry, she sells roots and buys iron.
Interesting. Yeah, we did run into some of those homesteaders. It honestly could have been anyone. This lady, I think you would have remembered, though. She had a magical prowess about her.
Oh, well, no, I don't really interact with mages very much.
Well, that being said, I think I'm going to go grab the others.
Oh, okay. Just as long as you take care of the bandits, I guess. Feel free to stay here for the night if you need to.
Awesome. I'm just gonna walk out. I'm gonna hand the talking stick to somebody else.
All right. Um, what is Solomon doing? Is he outside the fort?
He's sulking.
Solomon's outside the fort, sulking and pacing.
I was gonna say
Sulking.
sulking. Sulking seems like the correct word.
All right, well, Barbas is gonna go approach Solomon. Solomon, what you doing out here?
I'm just contemplating decisions, contemplating actions, trying to figure out where everything went so wrong.
Well, maybe I can help you work it out. What's bothering you most?
I'm disappointed in myself for leaving you gentlemen. I'm also thinking about our encounter with the Staglord. Do you remember back to the bandits that initially started all of this in front of Oleg's?
Was I here that day? I remember meeting
It's
bandits.
a while ago. That was episode 3.
If you weren't here, you weren't here in spirit.
Perhaps my memory's a bit foggy, but what are you alluding to?
Well, the thought I was having is most of the individual at the Stag Lord's camp seem to be brainwashed in a sense, less left in a husk of them former selves. That didn't seem to be the bandits that we had encountered at all. They seemed to be thinking, fully fleshed out individuals that had free will. It's kind of confusing to me that, after we saw the individuals there that seemed to be brainwashed, that a group of bandits were sent out to collect taxes. I don't know. It just seems a bit odd. Did you gain any insight when you were speaking with the Stag Lord?
I would say we did. I don't know if something's changed since then, or what they were behaving like at that time. But I can say for sure that they are under some sort of mind control, it seems. And our captor, the Stag Lord himself, did specifically mention that a woman seems to like to play these mind games, erasing minds and the such, which was what was going to happen to us. So perhaps the people you met then, the raiders at that time, are entirely different people now.
Do you think such a sudden change has been, for lack of a better word, so sudden? Do you think the camp is not operating that way for a long time? Judging off the bones on the wall, it seems like that place is pretty well established. So either the Stag Lord was operating on his own, and this is something recent, or the raiders or individuals that we saw were somehow immune or not imposed upon by this brainwashing technique, let's call it.
Perhaps. I could say for sure I think the Stag Lord has a bigger boss, per se, above himself that is orchestrating all of this. I don't think he's the top dog.
It would seem that way. And then looking back on the visions, uh, it It seems that there's much that's been hidden from us. Let's just say that.
Oh, you mean you didn't see any of this coming from the visions?
Well, from what Auntie showed us, the trials and tribulation of the Staglord to get to his position, and perhaps it's a generational thing. It seems odd. The powers that are overlooking this perhaps transformation, perhaps um, recycling of stuff is, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, I think our only other option from here is to maybe try to diplomatic meeting or maybe wait defensively. I don't think we can attack that position again or that fort. It was heavily defended.
When you spoke with the Staglord, did he speak of this place at all? Did he speak of
He
his
said,
intentions?
I'm glad you mentioned this because what he said was that he had no interest in Oleg's trading post at all. He said he didn't even know what I was talking about. We were straight up with him. We told him we were coming because we thought Oleg's trading post was in danger from the bandits. He said he had no intention of attacking Oleg's trading post.
Is it possible there's a group of bandits out there that aren't related to the Staglord that are using his name to kind of uh, portray themselves as stronger than they actually are?
Maybe bolster their reputation? Yes. I think the two that escaped and went running out of this place that we tracked initially, I don't even think they're part of the Staglord's group. I think
The
somebody's
question then lies, why would you yell that as you're leaving?
to maybe insinuate a fight. If we're fighting the Staglord, then whoever these other bandits are might be waiting for their opportunity.
Well, and then we found the lady that killed the man within the keep and then left. And she had the same insignia. Do you believe there's a false Staglord following? Or did we not meet the real Staglord?
Well, that I can't really tell you for certain. I'd like to believe that that was the real Staglord, considering the size of his army and his stature. He was quite huge and terrifying. Um, but something else smells fishy.
I I would agree with you. I would tend to agree with you. But it seems I've pissed off certain members of our party. And I don't know how to return us to a singular functioning unit again.
Well, I think what you did was pretty human, and I think most folks would do the same. You said you had a family, right?
I do.
You were concerned with yourself, and you were concerned with your family, and if your mind's on those things, sometimes you can act irrationally. But I can't totally blame you for what you did. I do think it was wrong to have left us, yes, but I think it's just time to start your path of redemption, and maybe, I don't know, maybe change the minds of our party members. I think they'll come around.
And again, I would like to apologize for my actions. I do not feel great about the steps I took. I'm glad that Cowboy convinced me to come back and that we're all back here again.
That's right. You did redeem yourself quite a bit by coming back for us, so don't forget that. That took some bravery.
I still think it's going to take me a bit of time to get over this ordeal. So tonight I will sleep upon the stars and pray for repentance.
Hope you stay on the right path with your god as I do mine, and I will talk with the other guys and try to keep their tempers tempered.
I will stay out here while you try to do that, and perhaps in the morning and in mornings to come, we can repair the damage that's been done.
I would agree. Maybe just stay a bit passive and at a slight distance for some time and wait it out.
That's my plan. Thank you, Barbas, for at least reaching out and trying to understand my motives and my reason for doing what I've done.
Of course, Solomon. Just don't leave us again. That's
Wait.
probably the only thing I'd ask of you.
Barbas, look over there.
But where?
Does that look like a place a cow should be?
No, because there is no cow there.
Okay, so perhaps we're getting closer in the mystery of the missing cows.
Barbas's eyes go cross-eyed, trying to understand what Solomon just told him. Ah, perhaps it is a clue, he says sarcastically, and I walk away with a chuckle back toward Oleg's post.
And Solomon just continues to meander around the camp.
Amari's not here, right? We just sent her back with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tried to delete her character token, it deleted my own, so I stopped fucking with it.
I'll do that. Sorry, I didn't realize she was there.
I guess I will go over here and meet with Kehku.
So, did you find anything out?
Well, he's a sorry guy right now. He's not in the best of shape. I think he's pretty genuinely feels terrible about what he did.
Yeah, I would too, but I don't think I would have left in the first place. Maybe
Well,
that's
that's
for
fair.
the best, though. Hopefully he really takes it to heart. I'm not against forgiving people, but I'm still fresh in the mind.
Well, our gods do give us sometimes the toughest challenges, and I think Solomon was pressed with probably a pretty tough one there in that situation.
Yeah,
He
didn't
chose
he
wrong.
mention that he worshipped Desna? There's got to be something going on there. She can't have been too happy about that.
Nope, I definitely think that's the case. So he's gonna have to try to find a way back into her graces, is what it seems. And yeah, for now he's just gonna try to stay on the path of making better decisions, and he might keep his distance for a little while. Fair warning.
Well, as long as he doesn't run off again.
Yep.
That
As long
being
as he's
said,
giving us heals.
what do you think we should do about this bandit problem? Also, I wish Ruka was here so I could talk to him. 'Cause you saw what he did with Ruka, and then we all teleported? A little curious as to whether or not Ruka's all there.
Well, I think that's a whole separate story from the bandits. That has to do with Solomon and whatever the heck that thorn was.
That was some pretty powerful magic.
Yeah, we've got to sort through those weeds, but at the same time, we got to find out who these bandits were that were inside Oleg's trading post, because, as you remember, the Staglord didn't sound like he had any quarrel with us to begin with.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. And now I'm wondering what Auntie meant by showing us that vision.
Well, for some reason I can't remember this darn vision.
She showed us a vision of the Staglord and his upbringing, which was quite brutal. and then him becoming the Staglord. He seems like a, from what I can remember of the vision, a pretty brutal person. And the person that we talked to, he looked like it, but he didn't act like it.
So maybe there's an entire third party at play here. Maybe someone's controlling the Staglord against his wishes.
Yeah, you saw some of those guards when we were getting out of there. Once we walked out into the daylight, they didn't look normal.
They were acting pretty strange. So I think we need to maybe follow a different set of clues that lead us maybe to whoever's pulling the strings.
Yeah, and that person that the Staglord mentioned, I wonder if that's another person or if that's just Auntie he's talking about. Which would beg the question, why did Auntie show us the vision if that is her? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. That
A lot
is
of
the big question.
funniness going on around here.
And I'm tired of it. I want to get back to some good old kingdom building.
Yeah,
all
I am
these
eager
magic-
to get back down
magic
to
thing.
the castle. It's been a few days. They should have arrived by now, a few days ago, actually. Well, how about once we get everybody together, we could discuss what our plans are. Could either go back down to the castle and rally the troops, or do something.
Well, all I know is I don't think we can go back after the Staglord yet. That was obviously not the right play.
Yeah, not without some sort of strategic advantage. We definitely got our hands. We definitely got our asses handed to us.
And with that, I'm going to try to gather everyone and see if I'm going to go to get Solomon. Hey Solomon, you want to join us in Oleg's? We need to decide where we're going from here, if we're headed back to home or out adventuring again.
I will join you, but I think it is best that you guys make the decisions from now on. I will just follow, at least as for now.
Fair enough. I lead him back here to Oleg's.
I'll just step a bit away as to where I can still hear the conversation, but I'm not in the huddle.
Okay.
Yeah, Keku's just visually refusing to make eye contact, but not like turning away and whispering, just kind of acting like he's not there.
Okay, I was just about to call over. So Cowboy is joining us, it looks like. Mr. Cowboy. Whatever his name is.
Not my name. I ignore you.
Neither is Barkus.
Hey there, Mr. Long Ears. May I ask what your name is?
Well, if you're gonna insult me, at least call me Knife Ear and be a good racist, you dumb dog.
Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're a racist. I only called you Pointy Ears because you called me
Oh,
Barkus.
pointy ears. Yeah, definitely. So how inbred are you and your family?
Sorry, what was that?
How inbred are you and your family?
Do you see how shiny this coat is? My fathers are related to my mothers, and so on and so forth.
A great long lineage.
That's why the breathing issues persist. I see.
Yeah, well, I am a purebred, as you can see. It does have its disadvantages, but keeps us just the way we are. Nice, small, fluffy, and cute.
Yes, pure indeed.
So, if we can get past all of the racism, what's your name?
We'll go with Cowboy for now.
Okay, I'm very confused because I called you Cowboy when you walked over here and you ignored me.
Yeah, well, I'm difficult. You'll get used to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'll get used to it. Sorry, he doesn't say I'd like to pull that back. He says, oh, Yamade Christ.
There we go.
Ugh. Okay. I know we are a disheveled team right now, folks, but we need to make a decision. Are we headed down back to our tower, down south? Or does anyone have any ideas about further pursuing these bandits?
You mentioned something that about there possibly being an imposter group of bandits.
Yes, we do think it's possible that there's a third party at play, either trying to pose as the Staglord, or, as you mentioned, maybe there's an entire this lady, this mystery lady, who's pulling some strings.
If that's the case, if we're heading down, we should probably make our best efforts to quickly head back. Because if there is a second group of people that might potentially still be aiming to attack Oleg's, we would do best to start back here, make sure he's protected, and then move out if we want to go attack the Staglord again with our full forces. Or at least try to go find out what's going on over there.
Be war at this point? Is that kind of what we've decided on?
Well, we do have a charter to take over these lands, and part of that, unfortunately, is dealing with people that don't want to be diplomatic.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once we walked through the front doors, those individuals didn't seem to be very undiplomatic. They didn't seem to really be anything.
Yeah, don't you find that strange?
Well, from all of the things you've been saying about Fays and things like that, I think it's par for the course on some level.
That's true. I would be interested in at least, seeing if the Staglord is willing to talk now. He's had all intentions of taking us to go get our brains, white, is the way he put it. Kind of, I'm assuming, put to the way that the guards were, which doesn't seem very attractive, but if they are as docile as you were saying they were when we walked through the front, maybe we can just go talk to them.
Well, I mean, you've said this about another group of bandits as well, though, and what is their disposition?
Well, we were shown a vision by this lady, I believe we told you about that, and in the vision, it depicted the Staglord as a very brutal man. And the Staglord that we met when we were captive was very nonchalant.
I mean, just because they're nonchalant doesn't necessarily mean they're not brutal.
True, but it does lead me to believe that he might be willing to talk.
Yes, but what about this other group of bandits that have been attacking the trading post?
Yeah,
May I
all
interject?
of them had, and I pull out one of the amulets. They all had these. Did you guys see these on the guards?
I pull out the same matching medallion that we used to get out. Yes, I'm well aware of these.
Yeah, I really don't know them. Could be.
Interject away, Sulky.
Well, it would seem that the bandits that we initially encountered here, as I've explained to Barbas, do not seem to have the same motive as the Staglord. Would anybody disagree?
No, I think I agree.
They seem to
Staglord
be
seems kind of nice, strangely.
They seem to be working on a project in which, from what I've been told at least, doesn't require necessarily a strong amount of funds.
Well, they are all pretty ragged and disheveled.
To add to that, the Staglord said that he had no intention of attacking Oleg's, so...
With that being said, if we had just encountered a small group of bandits, number one, why would they be speaking as they did as they left, saying the Staglord will hear about this? It doesn't make sense unless you can back up the threat, unless they were just making an open threat. B, if they are not a part of the Staglord's party and they're just a roving bandit group, do we really think they're that much of a threat that we need to protect this place? C, if the Staglord's group has gathered such a name to where they can impose this will upon people and make them pay, why is that? It's really just 3 questions. Do we think they are involved with the Staglord? If
No.
not, why would they say they're involved with the Staglord? And do we think they're going to come back?
If
Is
the
there a
Staglord
chance-
is feared as everyone's saying he is, it's just an intimidation tactic they use to be able to levy fines.
Is there not a chance that there's multiple groups that follow the Staglord? That might
There's
have...
a chance there's multiple Staglords. From what we saw in our images, the Staglord hasn't always been the same. It seemed as if the position was bestowed upon a younger one from the older one. So the Staglord is akin to the name of a king or the leader of the group. If I'm not incorrect, let me know, DM. But
I haven't said anything.
so, do
Well-
we think the Staglord coming here is actually an issue? I think should be first and foremost on the docket.
Maybe not the Staglord, but there has been, from what Oleg explained to us, more than one group of bandits, so we can't rule out them Oleg being safe from bandits. But he might be safe from the Staglord.
With that being said, we have fortified this position quite greatly, and asking the DM again, does it seem as if there's been more people that our flyers have touched? Are there more people here than when we sent down to our castle?
There were 2 in the bar that Kehku noticed.
Yeah, I gesture. Well, I don't know. You haven't really said anything to make me gesture.
Have you noticed anything, Kehku?
Just those 2 guys over there. Big burly
Oh.
guys.
Is that the only people that we can see, GM?
Correct. That you've seen in the Southwest right now.
And where's Oleg at?
He's in the bar where Ruka is.
So there's 4 people in the bar?
Yes, Oleg, his wife, and the 2.
So 6 people including Ruka.
No, 5.
5 including Ruka. And how long were you all away from this place?
4 or 5 days.
And the proprietor is that ugly man over there?
I wouldn't say ugly, that's just Oleg.
DM, how does Oleg look?
He's not ugly. He's, average human.
Just a dude.
I
Brown
mean-
hair. Probably putting on a little bit of a middle-aged gut, But he is well-dressed. His clothes are clean.
Got it. So he's not like fucking scraping by out here.
No, he's a good merchant.
He
Okay.
pulls plenty of hose. He pulled your mom just last night, cowboy.
Damn, Barbas. That inbredness creates some good jokes, doesn't it?
It does.
They
Using
have
all
a
of them brain
deep
cells.
culture about bitches. Those dog people.
That's right. I know all about bitches. My sister's one. Barbas just stares blankly, cross-eyed. Perhaps we go talk to the two big burly men in the bar and find out who these guys are. I don't trust any newcomers.
Or they could be of assistance. They might be here to join. But nonetheless, let's go introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
Good cop,
somebody
bad cop.
was murdered here the last time we were here.
Death seems to follow you all quite readily.
Unfortunately so.
I'm gonna walk up to these two guys sitting here. Can I get a better description of what they look like? Are they humans?
Yeah, so you have a human and a half orc. The human looks like he's about to pass out drunk. The half orc is just steadily nursing his beer. Both are dressed in armor, good leather armor, a few metal bits here and there, and both have pretty, looks like, well-used swords on their hips. And the orc has a crossbow as well.
Nice. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Kehku. Are you with me, Barbas?
Yes. Oh, sorry, I'm at the wrong table. Barbas can't see where he's going.
Oh, he's still cross-eyed. My name is
Purebred, indeed.
My name is Kehku, and this here is Barbas. Might I ask why you guys are here at the tavern this evening?
They have beer. And it's a well-known trading post.
That is true. Is there any chance you guys came across an offer to assist a growing settlement in the south?
Yeah, that's why we were headed down here.
Oh.
Damn bandits killed our entire caravan, though.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I have some good news for you. We are hunting some bandits right now, and we actually are two of the leaders of that settlement to the south.
Well, best of luck to you.
Do you not want to take revenge on these raiders that took your caravan out?
Do the math, dog boy. Out of 25 people, only 2 of us made it out. The revenge is yours if you want it.
Holy cow. Keku's gonna put like a really concerned look on his face. Well, we're actually looking for some bandit groups. Is there anything you could tell us about these bandits? Maybe it would help us track them down.
Yeah, the fool started yelling for the Staglord. And then next thing I knew, the caravan driver caught an arrow in the eye. That guy was supposed to pay us. Well, I didn't see any need to stay, and with the amount of people there, Grim and I fought our way out.
Do you think there's any chance you could show us where the caravan was? Maybe we could go check out the ruins. I'm
On
sure
the road,
Barbas here
yeah.
would like to lay any bodies to rest if he comes across them.
Indeed.
On the road, 2 days to the east. Oh, I think it was 2 days. I don't know. We were really exhausted when we finished.
2 days to the east?
Yep.
I'm not there, but
I'd like to ask you more about your caravan, if you may. What sort of caravan were you traveling with?
Well, there were a bunch of settlers who each decided they could chip in with the amount of goods our merchant was carrying. He wanted to, make some money on them too, so he told them if they paid a gold each, they could have meals along the way to Oleg's. There were 5 of us defending the caravan, and him, and then, I don't know, about 18, 20 other people. I didn't really stop to talk to them.
Oh, Barbas, that might seem like a caravan that could have had potential of settlers with it. You might need to go check out this caravan. If there's
I think
bandits
so.
taking out caravans that have potential settlers, we need to make sure that stops happening.
I'm gonna go ahead and insert myself in this conversation. Gentlemen, did any of them have these amulets about their neck?
Hmm. Grim, do you see any? And Grim's gonna go really sad. Well, I might have seen one. I can't be sure. They had a few necklaces on.
Were they about themselves other than the bloodthirstiness? Did they seem to be normal?
Uh, yeah. Well, I mean, they were bandits and they were unwashed and pretty filthy.
But did you hear more out of them than for the Staglord?
No, just a lot of yelling. You know how bad it is.
Yes. You said 2 days to the east here. Gentlemen, what is your plans now?
Well, I'm gonna drink and then
Talking to them.
I'll probably end up passing out, and then
Yes,
eventually
after
I'll go back.
the drinking and the waking up, where do you plan on heading to?
Well, I'm gonna go back east. I'm not staying
Can I-
out here.
Can I overhear this, DM? Am I close enough to overhear what's going on?
I don't know. Where were you?
Wherever you left me in the bar, probably 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, can I impose a question upon you, Grim and Grim's friend,
Dark.
Grim and Thark? So you say you were 2 days travel east of here.
Thereabouts, yeah.
So why did you travel 2 days west to Oleg's trading post instead of traveling a half a day back to Fort Serenko?
Well, because they blocked the way back.
They blocked the way back.
Yeah, there was a load of bandits, and we didn't want to fight through them to go back, so we said Oleg's is a short ways away. Let's go there.
2 days is a short ways away compared to a half a day's travel back to Fort Serenko.
Well, yeah.
You couldn't just go off the path and go around them?
Well, we could have. It took us a while to get over here. He had an arrow in him, and he's fine now.
Do I feel like I trust what these people are saying?
You absolutely do.
I hate that.
Sus.
It just doesn't make sense to me to travel 2 days west when you could travel a half a day east. And you said a mob of bandits. Like,
I don't know. We were on foot. It might have been a day. I don't know how fast you walk. It took us 2 days to get here.
and the bandits didn't chase you.
No, they were too busy looting the caravan.
DM, he mentioned that the one guy was all better after getting shot with an arrow. Is there any evidence of him being shot with an arrow anymore? Like a hole in his armor or something?
His armor's pretty ratty. It's hard to tell for you.
Do you mind if I see the arrow wound?
Grim, wake up. You'll nudge him a few times. Hey, the cleric's gonna take a look at you. Then he'll pull up his breastplate and you'll see a nasty-looking scar on his ribs.
Scar or wound?
Scar.
Does it
Like,
look
you know-
like...
It's
We're
a
in a
fresh
world of magic.
scar.
Yeah, we're in a world of magic.
Okay. Do you need any more healing on that?
If you're offering, yeah.
I will take 10 minutes to treat wounds as the fellow guys have more conversation with these guys, but I am very skeptical.
Please give me a roll, as we know how that turns out.
Crit fails.
Yep.
Just kills
Yep.
the guys in the bar.
Where is it? think it's just a D20 plus my medicine. Or where's it? Here it is. What modifier do I add to this? I think it's medicine. There we go.
At 20.
All right. He not only is healed, he basically sobers up, where he no longer looks absolutely bleary-eyed.
Does that help at all?
Oh, that helps a lot. I was drinking to dull the pain and, forget everything that happened over there. That's amazing. My name's Grim. Thank you, Cleric of Desna.
Solomon Starseaker.
Nice to meet you, Solomon.
Listen, we are, as I take it, you guys are basically blades for hire.
We were, until recently.
Do you have any interest in settling down in a new keep in a new land at all?
Depends. Are we going to run into those bandits again?
I would hope not. I cannot give you any guarantees, but we are trying to gather quite the force to be able to eliminate the bandits in this area, if that's any interest to you.
What's the pay?
Friendship.
I pull out 8 gold pieces and split it between the 4 of them. How about this to begin? Would this help ease your mind?
As long as this is not just a one-time payment for life.
This wouldn't be a one-time payment, gentlemen. I understand how you mercenary folk, your coin and your word are about as far as we can throw you at the moment.
Well, as long as you're paying, we'll work for you then. I don't see any better way of going back on our own.
Well, gentlemen, I think you could be of some benefit to maybe take us as close as you can, or as we can, to where they potentially blocked off the road.
I didn't say anything about them blocking off the road.
I mean, you said they blocked the way.
No, I didn't. I said they attacked our caravan.
No, you said they blocked the way to Fort Serenco.
How wasted
No,
is this
they
guy?
were in the road behind the caravan. They cut off the retreat of the caravan.
I would now
literally
like
block
to
the
see if
road.
this guy is just dumb or lying.
You've never met a more honest man in your life. Look here.
No, I said dumb or lying. There's another one there.
He seems really, now that he's sobered up, intelligent and put together. Listen here, half man. Just because you don't understand how fights work doesn't mean you get to question how I fight. There were a lot of bandits behind the caravan, so we ran away from the caravan.
No, pause real quick. Meta talk. You did say they blocked off the way back to Fort Serenco, though.
Okay, yes, what I meant by that was that there were a lot of bandits behind and less in front.
Okay, thank you. That's where some of the confusion is coming from.
Yep.
So listen here, dumbass. You can get paid and help us, or you can go fuck off into the wilds and probably die. You choose.
Alright, but I'm not working for you.
I think you will be working for me, and I would also like to use my arts of diplomacy here that I have so much of. Called Make an Impression. Can I roll for that?
Please do.
Well, 14. It's still 4 plus a 10.
Alright, the price is now 40 gold.
40 gold. Well,
His art of diplomacy, insulting people and them not getting offended.
Gentlemen, excuse the rude one's behavior. He is not really
He's new.
speaking for the party.
Excuse me. Would you like me to tell your friends how I had to convince you to go back for them?
I already admitted to that.
Yes.
I said it was your idea.
Yes, and nobody gives me any credit for that.
Yeah, y'all are really selling this whole working for you thing. I think we're going to finish up drinking and then head back to Fort Serenco.
I would not blame you.
I would not blame you either. It seems that we have an issue in the party, and I don't know that it's me anymore.
I swear you've caught us on a bad day. We're usually winners.
I'll tell you what. You go out east, deal with the bandits. We'll hang out here, and then if you figure your shit out by the time you get back, then we'll consider working for you.
There shouldn't
Barbas.
be any bandits that close to Fort Sorenko. It's kind of do you know? You said you ran 2 days to get here. Do you know how far it was from Fort Sorenko that where you were attacked?
Yeah, we were about 2 days from Fort Sorenko.
At what pace were you traveling?
Well, wagon pace with people walking behind. You know, there were, I guess, 1 or 2 kids, and then a few older people too. And then he was trying to carry me, and I was barely breathing when we got here by Oleg's. I couldn't even walk on my own.
Well, that makes him a very good man.
Aye. Well, we've fought together many times in Goma's caravans all the time now.
Well, when the sun rises, perhaps we will head east and try to resolve this issue. It really depends on what our group wants to do as a whole, but if you are here when we return, I believe you guys may be strong members to try to keep Thornspire Keep afloat.
You do that. We'll keep here drinking.
Barbas leans in closer to these guys and says, "Well, since you're not coming along and taking none of the risk, what's not to say that you're not one of those fellas yourself, or bandit, and you're just leading us into a trap?"
He will stand up and draw his blade and say, "I've had about enough of your lip, dog. First that half-man insults me, and then you say I'm a bandit."
Ah, yes, and I'm the problem.
I asked you a question you still haven't answered, and you've taken offense. Why not answer the question?
I'm not a bandit. Now, do you want to defend your honor?
I am a peaceful shooting.
Coward is what I hear.
Whoa, gentlemen. I'm gonna chime
call
in. Hey, forgive my friend here. It's just that last time we were in Oleg's, there was a murder from a bandit. So we're just trying to be careful. Please don't take
I'm
offense.
really
People
glad to
wanna
see the
murder
party
you,
has
I'm so
everyone back.
surprised.
It's almost like you're taking offense to us going and doing something about it while you drink. So you sit here, Buttercup, and stay nice and safe. We'll go ahead and handle the bandits. How does that sound?
Yeah, color me shocked that people want to kill you.
I have to agree with him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I walk out.
I'm gonna walk away from him. Try to reconvene with Barbas. So, oh, it looks like Ruka finally woke up from his little nap.
What happened? Where are we?
Well, we've got some work to do, Ruka. It seems as though there are some bandits that have taken out a caravan from Fort Sorenko, and we believe they could have had some settlers. So we need to go figure out what's going on. Because if our settlers are getting murdered on their way over here, we're not going to get any more settlers.
Do we know if these are the bandits that we've been dealing with?
It could be. We've also figured out that maybe there could be more groups claiming to be with the Staglord that aren't actually with the Staglord. Possibility there.
Okay. Well, we can't have our settlers getting harassed. So what do you guys think we should do?
Well, the two gentlemen over there told us that they had 5 fighting men in the group that was overrun. And there's 5 of us. But he said there were many bandits, so...
Okay. So does that mean we're gonna go fight them?
Well, we
Well,
were
we're gonna go
working on
investigate.
convincing them to fight with us, but our very cleverly diplomatic friends.
Oh yes,
are,
it was all just me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody else called them assholes or anything.
No, you just insinuated they were liars multiple times before that.
I did no such thing.
Luca gets up, grunting. I don't know. I'm still a little beat up from our last encounter with bandits.
Aren't we fully healed?
I guess we
You
were.
are.
I guess. Well, let me rephrase that. Last time we had an encounter with bandits, we got our asses kicked. But not only that, we had the Staglord came and had a few words with us.
Yes. We had
Do
a
you-
conversation with the others about that.
Discussed.
Yeah. What did you guys decide on that?
They decided that the Staglord is sus.
Yes, we are between the fact that there are multiple factions of possibly the Staglord's bandits. One possibly being under mind control from some unknown lady person that has obviously
Yeah.
maybe altered the Staglord himself. And we're just trying to work all that out. And the only thing that has changed is these two fellows over here in the bar who their convoy was attacked by bandits, and it seems that's the most urgent thing on our task list right now.
Are these two fellas still here?
They are.
I don't want to.
We should note they're already quite pissed off with us.
What
I would
happened?
go in
What-
there.
They're
what
not
happened?
pissed off. They're just
What-
annoyed with us, I guess I would say at this point.
No,
They
this
drew
time
a
it's
knife
like
on
a
Barbas.
They
conversation.
drew a sword on Barbas. They are
What?
upset with us.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Alright.
we want to
Hey.
and we want to help them.
Well, we're not helping them anymore at the point. They just gave us information. They're
We called them
sellsword.
bandits
They-
and liars and cussed at them, so we thought
Yeah,
they
and
thought
we
we were
tried to-
challenging their honor.
It's been a rough day.
I'll show them honor.
No. Let's not start any fights at Oleg's. We're
No.
trying to keep the fight down at Oleg's. Save it for the bandits. Save it for the bandits.
I think first, yeah, we need to establish safe passage from Fort Sorenko here. I think like that's priority. But kind of long term, I really want to get to the bottom of this whole Staglord business. I have a feeling that we might have more solutions rather than just going in balls to the wall trying to take over the Staglord's camp.
We at least
Something
need
that
to
was
gather
also
some.
discussed is there may be more than one Staglord.
Okay. Yeah, I think we need to do some more what's the word?
Reconnaissance.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not so good with words. Some more investigating.
Well, I think that's what we're about to do. Because once we find out what's going on with this bandit hit, it might tell us which bandit party these folks are from, and give us some more info. Maybe we can get a prisoner and talk to him.
Yeah, we should really try to do that next time. Try to take a prisoner and find that. It should reveal a lot of our answers to our questions.
Interrogations.
Oh, I'm a good interrogator. I'm down with that plan. Go in there, kidnap, torture, interrogate, and yeah.
It's settled then. Let's head west.
Let's head
What
west
time
in
of
the
day
morning.
is it? Yeah, do we want to stay here?
It's about mid-afternoon now.
Perhaps in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we get some sleep first. No need to roll up on them at night.
Yeah, despite the fact that my wounds are healed, I am still quite tired from our last ordeal.
How far is the place we're going from here?
2 days travel nonstop. 2.5 days maybe. Depends on DM.
So if we left now, we would probably spend less time at night there.
you're gonna spend 2 nights on the way there, regardless.
Yeah.
So I guess what he's saying is we might as well start and sleep on the road.
I don't know. I'd like to at least get a day's. Well, I don't know. It might
We
be
are-
worth having the night be so close to Oleg.
We are rested already. After the teleport, everybody felt like the best night of sleep, fully recovered.
I say we send it.
If it
Alright,
makes
well.
no difference, then we might as well.
We don't have moose, but we can start heading our way out there.
Well,
Any objections?
no objections here.
So the party starts moving.
On the road again.
Hey. What are you doing?
We are heading on the road, like the gentleman said, directly east.
Okay. Are you heading any particular way east? Are you watching out around you? What's going on? How are we moving?
I think for the first day, kind of nonchalantly, at least for Kehku.
Alright, well, it'll be half a day's travel, so you'll end up just on the edge of this hex right here. Alright. Night begins to fall.
Where are we staying? What does the area look like that we're in?
Same as what you saw on the way out. There's fairly broad fields on either side of this road. There's trees about 200 yards back from the road, but around the road directly is just open field.
Solomon's gonna go out foraging for food to hopefully cook at the nighttime campfire.
Honestly, I think we maybe not stay out in the middle of the open field. Maybe we go to those trees 200 yards away. Is this like a patch of trees or a copse of trees or actually like forest or woods?
Actual forest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell our friend. So last time, we went pretty deep into the woods, and there were these mushrooms, and it was a bad ordeal. So I agree with you getting off the road, but let's not head too far in.
I'm not asking to like bury ourselves in the woods, and I don't think eating mushrooms in the middle of the woods is a good idea. So I agree.
Aw.
Oh, it was far from eating. They kind of cropped up all around us and had really weird side effects and exploded with screaming sounds. It was kind of terrifying.
I think they were sentient.
Could have been. What the Fae about?
Yes, off the road is all I'm after.
Edge of the forest sounds good to me.
Yeah, and with that being said, Keku's gonna scout with his exploration.
Yeah, I'm gonna scout / forage.
Alright, Kehku, you search all around, high and low, looking through the entire area of the woods around here. You see quite a bit of animal, just presence all in the area. It looks like a healthy forest to you. There are occasionally berries growing that you see. Solomon, you're able to find a bunch of mushrooms, onions, just wild forage. Although you don't see anything untoward either of you.
What do you mean by untoward?
Anything out of place, no bandits, no evil, no bad.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the onions and the mushrooms and just throw them into the pot and begin simmering the stew.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with the things I found. Except for the berries. I'm not gonna throw them in the pot. They might ruin the stew. Just set them to the side.
Alright, anyone else?
I think Barbara's just going to set up a perimeter and keep
Yeah.
watch, keep an eye on the forest.
I'm gonna help Barbas do that.
That would be fortify camp. That's your
Fortify
exploration.
camp.
Cowboy?
Just gonna keep a lookout and take a look around, since everybody seems to be scouting far away or setting up camp.
Alright, you'll set up your little wagon, set up camp, as well fortified as you can in a fairly open area. And nothing bad happens.
Solomon's gonna step out to the edge of the forest before he goes and lays down, and he's just gonna lay in the grass and stare up at the stars for the night.
Okay, and what are you doing with those stars, Solomon?
Trying to gain understanding, trying to gain repentance, trying to communicate with Desna.
Alright, let me send you a DM real quick.
Do you think, fellas?
I think we're just going to bed, right?
They're sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall asleep
Taking our
a bit
standard,
outside of camp. Just eyes on the stars until I fade away.
to our standard watch order.
Alright, y'all go through the night. Nothing bad happens. You wake up in the morning and see that just as the dawn is creeping in and the grass is on the field, that it seems like every flower has bloomed all at once. There's a field of just beautiful colors when you open your eyes.
Are any of these mushrooms or just flowers?
Just flowers.
I don't think we should touch any of these.
So if I fell asleep in the field, are there any of the flowers next to me?
Oh, yeah.
Be careful,
would-
Solomon.
I
Remember
would
what
like
happened last time.
To look over and see if I can identify the flowers.
Yeah, you notice that this is native wildflower, stuff you'd expect to see in this area.
Ruka, I think these are just wildflowers, and I pick
Yeah.
one up and I put it in my hair.
Yeah, I agree using my farmer lore. These look like pretty native flowers. We've been seeing them all over, just not blooming all together like this.
So you would say this is not a normal occurrence for this area?
Yeah, usually
Say it's
flowers
not
bloom one after another, not all at once.
I would say it's not normal for this area. This is basically the same area where all the mushrooms bloomed at once. I would assume that the area may be Fey touched, which may be influencing the horticulture here. So perhaps whatever Fey creature influences this area just wants to see everything bloom at once, possibly.
No idea, but it's
But
not
typically
harmful to
flowers
rest
do
up.
bloom within 1 to 2 days of each other, and it's not odd to see flowers all bloomed one morning that were once at rest the night before.
I don't know, not like this. Not every single species of wildflower at the exact same time. This is pretty unique.
DM, did you say there were multiple species all bloomed at the same time?
Yes, all of them.
Well, since they appear to be just wildflowers, we should probably be on the way.
No one here is one of them flower nerds, are they? Perhaps some of these could be useful.
I guess
Perhaps
I could,
the
yeah,
farmer?
I guess I could check. Sometimes they are, but can I check to see if any of these are medicinal?
Yeah, you know, a few of them are like common folk remedies, stuff you can chew on for headaches, back pain, you know, stuff of that nature.
As I'm inspecting these flowers, some of them are, you know, your typical remedies for very simple ailments. Nothing very useful for what we're doing.
DM, do I get any magical tingle in this area as if there was something helping these plants to grow?
Not at all.
Do I then take it as to be just perhaps a patch of very fertile land that would be good for farming?
Yeah. So you, after thinking on it, reflecting, um, you know it's not unheard of for everything to dawn at once and the spring to come in like a tidal wave. But it seems to be the case here.
Gentlemen, if we can control a larger area of land, this might be a good place to consider growing crops.
Yeah, it's pretty far away from our keep, but yeah.
It's far away from the keep, but it is on the path back to civilization from Oleg's, and if we have the ability to fortify Oleg's a bit to become a uh, ally with the Thornspire Keep, then perhaps this would be a good place.
There is also more farmland just to the south of Oleg's. We could make this a huge farm.
But a possibility for another day, perhaps.
Yeah, to the task at hand, we're not going to have any farmlands if we can't get settlers.
Well, let us travel west and see if we can't find the remnants of this caravan.
Anybody want to do anything else, or are we heading out?
Ready to head out.
All right. So for after a nice breakfast of the berries that what was your name? Kehku collected last night. You all head out. You're traveling for about 3 hours before you start seeing up ahead in the road what looks like the remains of a caravan.
Do we see any smoke or signs of life, really? Evidence that there's something going on?
No, it appears perfectly still, except for a crow or two pecking at the remains.
I get the
DM, would
attention of the rest and let them know that the caravan's up in the distance.
DM, would you mind placing the horse and cart icon exactly where we found them? And approximately what distance is that from Oleg's?
Well, based
5 miles?
on what you know about last night, yeah, about 6, 7 miles maybe.
Uh,
I wouldn't put much stock into drunk mercenaries.
I know, but 2 trays to travel 6 miles while carrying somebody just doesn't fucking add up. But the 2 days from Fort Sorenko does.
Yeah, they were probably in a
mercenaries.
panic too.
I know, but the math brain is just having a hard time. I would, yeah, I think I want to approach the caravan and first and foremost see if there's anybody still alive. Are
All
there
right, so you
bodies strewn about, or what's my image here?
yes, so you approach the caravan, and you do indeed see bodies strewn everywhere. Looks like the bandits spared absolutely no one. Women, children, the cart driver. There are corpses just piled up all around the ground. Seems as if they were rolled around in search, maybe, but they haven't really been moved in any major fashion.
Oh, Barbas, we got some work to do.
Barbit becomes pale a little bit at the sight of this and begins immediately checking different people and checking for pulses, and if there's nothing there, he bends over and leans over and says a prayer for them.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
A prayer that Barbara says is, "Oh, may Yamade protect you, sweet innocent ones, and may you have a place in everlasting heaven. Amen." And Barbara's just going to be going through the crowds doing that with all the bodies.
As he does that, I'm gonna be following behind him and not looting the bodies. I'm gonna be specific that I'm not looting the bodies, but I'm checking the bodies for things that might help us identify who they are.
I was gonna say that there were supposed to be 5 bodyguards on this. Specifically, I'm looking to see if I can identify the 3 other bodyguards. And on top of that, I'm trying to look for patterns in the grass and the freshly grown wildflowers that would perhaps indicate where the raiding party came from and where the raiding party left to.
Okay, sorry, I was building the map. Zach, what was the first question you asked?
Can I identify the 3 bodies that were the hired guards? Because there were 5
Yes.
of them initially.
Yes, so you see the corpses that definitely look like they were guards in the area. They are absolutely dead. It looks like 2 of them put up a fight, and the other one just kind of died very quickly.
There should be another individual who took up arms, if I'm not mistaken, the caravan leader.
I believe the driver.
No, he caught an arrow through the eye immediately, is what the mercenary said.
Just the caravan leader, not
He's
the.
still on the cart.
Okay. I'm gonna be on high alert here as they're like looking at these bodies. I kind of want to just keep an eye out and make sure we're not getting fucking ambushed ourselves.
Which led to the second part of my question, trying to figure out if there's a trail in the grass to show ingress and egress from the area. If it was a large group of bandits, I would imagine with the flowers, maybe something's trampled.
All right, hold on one moment. So, Garton, you notice that there are a lot of flowers trampled actually to the both sides, in front of and behind the cart. Um, Mike, you notice as you're looking here, keeping an eye out, a figure comes strolling out of the woods. Everyone, please place your tokens.
Would it be fair to say that this is elevation?
No, it is not elevation.
So no
I just don't have a
elevation.
map for a field.
Got it. So no elevation anywhere.
Nope.
Mm,
And this is all open field. There are no trees.
Got it. So, just line of sight everywhere. And which way is the individual coming from the woods here? Is that the over there?
I just pinged it.
Got it. How tall is the grass?
About 2 foot.
2 foot. I'm about 5 foot. As soon as I see him, I'm gonna just whistle really loudly and point and kind of duck down in the brush here, the grass here. And then after the whistle, tell everybody there is somebody in the woods. Or in the
All right.
coming out of the thing here.
He is going to continue walking forward.
How about we halt where we're at, sir?
Yeah,
Oh,
Keku's
yeah.
gonna put his hand up and like to halt this guy.
What's this individual look like?
He is dressed in pretty shabby clothes. Looks like he has a new piece of leather chest piece on.
Do I see an amulet?
You do.
Yes. Is it an amulet we're all familiar with?
It is.
Gentlemen, I believe this is your friends that you've come to know and love.
Yeah, this might turn south, but let's give this a shot. And I'm going to be like, halt, who are you?
Who are you, I think, is the more important question.
Well, we were coming to check on the caravan. Seems you've gotten yourself some new armor.
Well, when we left bait, I didn't figure it would attract more flies.
Flies, you say?
Who are you with?
Why, I'm with me.
Just
And a
yourself?
couple of friends.
Do you have any allegiances?
Me and my friends.
You and your friends. Okay. What's that amulet you got there for?
It's from the Staglord. You recognize it?
Oh wow, I sure recognize it. We actually just spent a night over at his camp.
I'm gonna take a
Some
step
kind of
closer as he
smirk at
says
that.
that. Yeah, we've met him before.
Yeah, we had a few words with him. Not the talkative type, but yeah, we're familiar.
Keku, as you take a step forward, an arrow will land at the ground between your feet.
I'm gonna. Can I, in response, pull out my medallion and show it and see if that gives anybody any pause?
Sure.
Yeah, awesome. I pull out my medallion and look this individual in the face and see we're not so unalike here, friend.
Yeah, you're right. I'm predator, you're prey.
Can I get a bead on what direction the arrow came from?
Look, it feels like it came from beside you.
To the right, I'm assuming.
You don't know which side.
Well, I'm gonna guess it's not the left, since I can see to the left really well.
It seems you still have
I'll
your
offer you a deal.
belt.
One time and one time only. Put down your arms, weapons, and valuables, and go back where you came from, or you all die.
Alright, sure thing. Keku's gonna start walking away to Barbas, and as he gets to Barbas, be like, it's go time.
Yeah. I'd see
You
like
see a hold of his hand with 5 fingers on it.
What?
Can I cast a spell?
4 fingers.
Can I cast a spell while he's doing this?
3 fingers. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Forbidden Thought, and if I need a DC 20 will from him real quick.
Failed.
He failed. Okay, so if he can't drop the 3rd finger, or he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
I'll read out the thing for you if you want. You place a psychic lock on a foe's mind, prevents it from a specific action. In this case, lowering his other finger, If the creature attempts the action on its next turn, it must surmount to do so. Takes 2d6, etc., etc. Sound good?
Yeah. He will look at you and say, "Good, I wanted to fight," and then raise his other hand and make a fist in the air.
Let me ask you this, sir. We're aware of your boss, but are you aware of your boss's boss?
Too late now.
Yeah.
Arrows flying at all of you.
Solomon begins to run away.
No. Not
Alright.
again.
Shiv, Barbas, and Ruka get hit. Shiv 5, Barbas 2, Ruka 3. Or not Ruka, sorry, Kehku 3.
Do we get a chance at a reaction here?
Not yet, but roll initiative.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 12. 3 damage, right? Yeah.
Just see. Like the first one.
How many arrows did we see come our way?
5.
Remember, boys, we gotta keep at least one of them alive.
Shit.
Oh, we just rolled initiative. Can I trigger my reaction right off the rip from the arrow?
Yeah, I'll let you and Mike do your reactions. Anyone else who wants to do them too?
No, I mean, question, did he try to lift it or pull down his other finger, or did he somehow understand that he had a mental block on him?
So does the character know? He saw you doing magic.
Yeah, he saw me doing magic, and it puts a psychic lock on the foe's mind, but it doesn't say anything. Like, if the creature attempts to do that action on its next turn, like, you know what I mean?
We'll say he did not. We'll say he knew and didn't, because he felt like he couldn't. However, when the fight starts, he will put his hand down and take that damage. Fair?
Fair enough.
I feel like the action is him trying to tell his guys to come fight, but if he's stopping from doing that, it's not so much about the finger as the action of starting the fight.
It's about verbiage there. If you
Yeah.
said if he tries to initiate his
Yeah, true.
companions to fight,
Said finger.
No, but if he doesn't, or he doesn't necessarily know I cast a spell on him that says you can't put down your third finger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but he... Hold on. See,
so
but
if
he
you had a
would-
commoner and you're like, if you take that fucking sip of tea, you're gonna take 3d6, and the commoner was gonna take the sip of tea, he's gonna take the sip of tea.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna, like, fucking cast it on a commoner. Like, I think the
Well-
situation's a little bit different.
No, but hold on. So, like, he saw you doing magic.
Yep.
Is there, like... Hold on, let me look up the spell. What's the name of it?
Yeah, so it's Forbidden Thought. It's somatic and verbal, so I have to cast it with, I have to say something and move my fucking hand.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see here. You
Okay,
place
so
a
it says it must surmount your lock to do so. Which for
Yes.
me means that, like, it probably knows at least something is going on, right?
I mean, that means he would have had to have tried it, though, for him to understand that something's going on.
Yeah, but it must surmount it. So surmount it means pass it. So, like,
Yeah.
if he tries it and he doesn't try to pass it, then he does something else and then it doesn't trigger. But then if he wants to grab his sword and swing, then it's going to trigger, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you could technically play that no matter what. He doesn't try to surmount it, and he just does a different action.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you make the action, he takes a breath in.
No,
This
hold on.
Like, so
No, because there are 3 specific actions.
or a specific action you know the creature to have, such as a breath weapon against a dragnet. I know he was going to make the action of putting his other finger down. That's
Yeah,
why.
but that's not
Is
a
that
specific
considered an
he
action,
has.
though?
No.
Putting his finger down? No, that's not an action.
Yeah. So, like, if
If
you're
he
fighting,
attempts to
let's say
attack us, he will
Is
do
movement
this.
an
Then,
action?
yeah.
movement is an action.
Moving your fingers is not an action.
Yeah. So, however, Mike, I will say when he goes to grab his sword, he will take the damage. We'll play it that way for now. All right, but next time, for reference, yeah, it's Pathfinder has like an actual list of action.
I mean, I could just easily say movement, though, right?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah, that's why it feels a little arbitrary to draw the line there, especially in a situation where it's a little more role play. That's what I'm getting at, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you're saying any movement is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like I said, he'll still take the damage for this time because we'll say like quote unquote movement, you did it. But for future, yeah, just use the action word for it.
Roger.
All right, Solomon. Oh wait, no,
I gotta
Kehku,
do. Yeah, so in order for me to be able to cast this, the person that shot at me has to be within 30 meters or yards.
They are absolutely not within 30 yards.
Alright, so I can't cast it.
Solomon.
I raise shield, I guess, as a reaction.
Solomon is going to cast bless. So radius 10 foot.
Kehku.
I'm also gonna move.
Hold on one
That's my
second.
third
Kehku.
action right here.
Kehku.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hey, I'm sending you a message real quick. Zack, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right here to be within range of these two individuals here, and that's my turn. Those within the blessed circle get +1 status bonus to attack rolls.
Big is it?
You can see it on the map. It's literally the yellow circle around me.
Hold on.
I can't see it on the map.
I'm gonna read.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's covering. I'll translate for what it is covering.
Barbas and Kehku.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
You see it, right, Miles?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's +2 just so I can't, like, trying to hit bonus?
You get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls.
Okay.
Do you guys see mine? The white one?
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
I do not see yours.
Okay, everyone but Solomon has that one.
Yeah, you that's a +1 to emotional, mental, and visual traits. Yeah, so +1 to anything that affects you emotional, mentally, or visual. And it's saving throws.
Is it your turn, or does that automatically happen?
I just always have that.
Very cool. Solomon, go ahead.
I finished my turn. It's on Shiv.
You only did 2 actions. Oh, it's blessed 2 actions.
Bless
never
is a
mind.
double action.
Yep. Shiv.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use one action for movement here and fall back. Is he still the only individual I can see, or can I make out anybody else?
He is the only one you can see.
Alright, I'm gonna use my other 2 actions. I am going to go ahead and you'll see essentially bits of metal and maybe some daggers that are lying about from the previous fight here, and I'm gonna fling them directly at our individual there. And it's damn, I rolled fucking dog shit today. 13 hits.
It does.
Cool. He takes 18 damage.
All right, he will fall to the ground, bleeding, with shards sticking all out of him.
And I will say, I'm predator and you're prey. And leave it at that.
All right, his turn. Okay, Kehku.
Okay, I'm going to try to get a bead on these guys that shot at us. So I'm going to just one movement, move this far, and let's see. Have anything? No, that's next turn. Okay, or next level. I'm going to look for somebody. Look for these guys. You can see them.
With your elven eyes, and the way the arrow came at you the second time when you were prepared for it, you noticed they came from the woods to your south and very, very far away.
Gonna yell back to the party after I do another movement.
Break contact.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell
Thank
back
you,
to him.
Miles. Thank you.
Contact's out.
400 meters.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. Just drill
I'm
deep
just gonna-
into our
yeah.
fucking psyche.
Hit the radio real quick and be like, contact's out.
Dude,
And tell everybody that they're coming from the south, and I'm gonna point way up high to try to tell them that it's from really far.
Sometimes I'll get on Blake when we're playing shooters. If he says shooting to our right, I'm like, right what, Blake? Like, I need more than that.
And that is my turn.
Ruka.
Does this guy? So this guy's on his hands and knees.
He is.
Okay. I'm gonna move 40 meters south. Which is
Not meters, it's always feet.
feet. Sorry, which is right.
What is a kilometer?
Which is right
A
here.
unit of measurement that makes sense.
Shoot
It
out.
only makes sense if you know math.
Do I notice anything here?
Notice anything where?
Where I moved. Did you see that?
No.
Will you allow me to continue moving, or is this kind of the end of the map?
That is kind of the end of the map.
Okay. Ruker's confused. He's gonna maybe go this way. Anything?
Nope.
Alright, Ruka's gonna go back this way.
They are shooting longbows at us from afar away.
Yeah.
Barbas. Oh, wait, sorry. Go ahead, Ruka.
That was it. No, that's 3 actions.
I'm gonna raise my shield first. One action.
Has a
And
range of 100 feet.
this guy right in front of us is on the ground, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. Barbas is then gonna move right up to him. And I'll just need to see if I can do this. Thanks. I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay, you succeed.
Since that's my third action, I'm gonna attempt to hog tie him with my rope. The next chance I get, but that's all my actions.
Okay. Solomon. You notice that the arrows have stopped.
Okay, I'm gonna use a singular action to sustain bless. What's it take to hog tie somebody? Is that one action?
What's that?
What's it take to hog tie? Can I assist Barbas in hog tying this person? I have one additional action.
Yes, you can reduce it from 3 actions to him for 2.
I will put my action towards that. And that's my turn. I sustained, I moved, and that's my last action.
Yep. Shiv.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and walk behind this wagon here and take a little bit of cover, even though the arrows have stopped for now, and take a look around and see if I can see anybody.
You do not see anyone.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, and with that, we're going to end initiative order.
I am immediately going to walk up to Solomon and make a comment. Surprised Desna's still with you.
Me and her had a little chat last night, and I'm on what you would say temporarily unrevoked status.
Well, hopefully that means you're doing something right.
DM?
Keep it up.
Nah, I'm not anywhere near them. Never mind.
Anyways, to this guy, and I'm gonna put my foot on somewhere that hurts, and ask them, "What happened to your friends there? Seems to that they have left you behind, big guy."
That'll happen. That'll happen.
He'll cough blood and say, "Fuck you."
No, fuck you. I'm going to. Actually, go ahead.
If I glance at this dude, does he look like he's... How close does he look to being unconscious?
He's at death's doorstep.
I'm gonna go ahead and take 10 minutes to treat his wounds.
I'm gonna finish hog tying him, by the way, so he's actually restrained.
Yep, I figured you were doing that.
You want me to roll for treat wounds?
Yes, please.
.30, which is critical success. So that's 4d8.
Yeah.
Shitty roll, 12. Okay, y'all can beat him up some more.
He looks remarkably better for about a moment and then gets a scared look in his eyes.
That's right, buddy. We're gonna keep you alive until you tell us what we want to know. We can do this all day long.
I'm just not the metal man again.
The what?
The one who made me hurt.
Are you telling me someone's controlling you?
Cowboy, come say hi to your friend real quick.
I think you all have that covered. I'm a bit squeamish with blood. I can watch
so
from a
much of it
distance.
rain out from him. It's
It's a blessing and a curse. All right.
Gentlemen, could I perhaps have a one-on-one with him real quick to explain the direness of his situation?
Yeah, the good old good cop, bad cop combo.
We're all the bad cop.
No, actually, Ruka, why don't you stay here with me?
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go head over and check the cart while they're doing that.
Do you mind if I don't leave you two unsupervised? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with that.
What makes you feel uncomfortable?
What are you talking about? This is a classic good cop, bad cop.
Classic
Okay.
good cop, bad cop. Okay.
He'll look up at you, Hogtie, and say, you know, you maybe don't want to tell the person you're interrogating that.
Shut up, and I'm gonna punch him.
We are definitely the good guys here. Yep. Hey, Barbas, where's all the morality now? Where's that?
With his nose
Well, I
broken
haven't
from
punched
Luca's
anyone yet,
over-eager
so...
punch, he'll
The
start...
company you keep.
Yeah, well, you know, they do say the most holy hang out with some of the lowest creatures.
I don't think they were. I think they were more talking about whores, not violent individuals.
Oh, well, I thought it was drug dealers and the like.
Are we drug dealers?
Would put past anyone in this group, so...
As much
I
as I
think I'll
appreciate
stay.
character building, maybe have a sidebar for this one.
Yeah, we can
Hey,
talk
buddy.
about it later. I'm staying here, though.
Hey, buddy, guess what? I'm the good cop. After I just broke his nose.
Let me ask you this.
He'll spit blood at you, Ruka, and say, good cop that.
What's your
Oh,
name?
Sorry, what?
What's your name? Also, did you see the message I sent you?
Stevel.
Your name is Evil?
No, it's Stevel.
Stevel.
Evil Steve.
Do you know who I am, Stevel?
Some asshole of Desna.
That's correct. I'm an asshole of Desna. Do you know why that's a problem for you?
Because you can heal me after your dumbass orc friend punches me again?
We've met your boss.
Who?
Is it not the Staglord?
I don't work for him no more.
So why do you still wear his amulet?
Because his name's useful.
So, what can you well, maybe if you make yourself useful, you won't die here today. Or at the very least, you'll get tortured a little bit less. What can you tell me about the Staglord's intentions? And then what can you tell me about your own group's intentions?
Well, that's easy. We're bandits, we steal, and we live off of it.
And is there a particular reason you're in thieving between Oleg's and the fort?
Yeah, there's no guards out here.
Okay, and then what can you tell me about the Staglord's intentions?
Well, I don't know. I left.
What can you tell me about when you were with him?
Well, at first things were great. We were plundering everyone. We had a ton of food. We had great gear. We had bitches every night. And then, I don't know, something changed. He started acting really weird out of nowhere. And wanting us to do weird things.
Could you name some of the weird things for me?
Well, butt stuff.
What?
No.
Jesus Christ!
Barbas crosses his chest and looks up to the sky.
I make a joke about stabbing one person, and now we're doing butt stuff.
I'm kidding. Well, he started, taking some people away, and then they came back different. And then instead of raiding people, they were building something.
Let me ask you this. Were you the individuals responsible for taxing the legs?
That was us.
Are you going to continue to try to tax Olegs, or have you learned your lesson there?
Well, there's only one way I can answer that question, right?
Well, there's multiple ways you can answer that question. The pain you feel based on the way you answer it may change.
Then we'll stop attacking Olegs, I guess.
Well, that's the thing is we're going to need you to stop attacking in general.
Hold
But you
on.
just said Oleg.
I might. We might have a third option here, Solomon. We do need to secure this road here, and we do need to secure Oleg's down to our new established town. Perhaps we can reach some sort of agreement with this fella and his group.
It sounds like the cowboy has some trail dust in his throat.
No, I would just say, I think with bandits, maybe a lesson well learned and not negotiating. That's just my 2 cents. Um, I think there are some things that we could do here to make a statement. Of course, I'm going to keep my hands clean, but you, Ruka, you really seem to have that dog in you, if you will.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody has the dog in him, it's Barbas.
No, Barbas personifies a dog. Ruka, we could have some creative artistic endeavors with this lad here.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of things I'd like to do with this fella. But
We do have some wood and some nails back over there with the wagon.
But
And I'm using this to intimidate him, DM. Can I use a... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Do you perhaps have a pliers or maybe something that'll open crevices in your repertoire?
Yeah.
Shiv,
Yes.
you notice that he has peed himself.
Awesome. Great. Look, this is the kind of thing we're talking about here, Stevel. I understand that you haven't talked to the Staglord in quite a while, but what else can you tell us in detail, or my orc friend here might just pin you to one of these boards and we leave you on the roadside as an example for the rest of your friends?
Well, what do you want to know? What?
No, you tell us from the beginning. How did you end up there? What weird things did they ask you to do, and when did you leave?
I already told you about the one part. I ended up
No.
there about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They captured a bunch of us, and they saw who could fight the best, and I was the best. Everyone else died.
Okay.
And then I was in their group, and we started raiding, and it was good. And then he started being weird.
How long ago did he start being weird?
About a month ago.
About a month ago. Okay. Gentlemen, how long have you been in the area?
We have been here for
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
About
Got it.
Stevert.
Solomon, be nice. His name's Stevel.
Oh, is it
It is.
Stevert?
That's not my name.
It's about to be your name,
Okay.
Stevert. Before you left, how many strong was the Staglord's army?
Well, we at the biggest it was about 100.
And how many are the group that you lead?
About 20. No, 30.
Stevert? You're
20 or 30. We had some guys leave the other day.
Stevert.
A few in the
Lie
wagon.
to me.
We lost a few in the wagon attack. We lost Bill and Jer and 25.
Okay. Stevert, where are you guys camped at?
In the woods, about 2 days from here.
2 days in which direction?
The south.
Do I believe him?
He seems on the level.
He's also
Stevert,
pissed his pants.
do you know the Moonshine Brothers?
Yeah, we used to buy moonshine from them.
And what were their names, Stevert?
Oh, I don't know. I was drunk every time we met them.
Well, you got one of their names right. What are the other two?
Drink and drank? Yeah, drink, and drunk.
Okay. Now, Stevert, this next question is very important. We are trying to establish this land. You have seen how easily you've been taken down and how little allegiance your allies have towards you. What happens if I let you go?
Well, I don't know. They'll probably have some questions.
How many are in your group, Steven?
We
told-
literally just was.
I know
Just
you
asking.
can't count orc, but 20, 25.
Okay.
Stevert, do you think you could convince that? Are there any other raiding groups in this area that you know of?
Well, yeah, quite a few people left the Staglord's fort. We just all banded together. Some of them were assholes.
So, if I gave you the mission of going after the assholes and not going after the travelers, and agreed to pay you a fee to do so, do you think you could do so?
Wait, what?
I
I
punch
think
him
we're
in the
gonna need.
face.
I think we're gonna need more than just Steven for this task.
It's
Also,
Steven.
I don't know if bandits are the most reliable source. They might go band up
Okay.
and get more bandits.
Well,
I lean on the side of example here, not necessarily paying, but that's just where I land.
Well,
maybe
they can get paid as soon as they've gone a month without assaulting people. If they do assault people, Stevert, I have a little trick perhaps you should know about. And I tap him on his forehead. Stevert, I always know where you are now. And would like to roll an deception check.
I've never heard magic like that.
Oh, Stevert, it's all too real. If you gentlemen attack anybody on this road or at Oleg's again, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna turn your insides on your outside.
I, as fun as that is, I don't know. I feel like we can't let him go.
I mean, we can just kill him now. I'm fine with that too. But
Yeah.
He is a murderer after all. He sold
why
his
let
bodies.
him go when we can make him do what we want? Right?
Wait. How much are you paying me?
Sounds crazy.
I think the noose is probably the best example we can set here, personally. I don't know why you're laughing. I really mean that.
No, I like the cleric deal. You can pay me.
No.
I don't know, Stevert. It seems like they're pretty convinced we should just get rid of you. I don't. Maybe there's something you could do to save yourself, but as far as me convincing them, they seem like they have their minds set up.
Well, we got a bunch of food from the wagons today. You can have the food.
Not in need of food right now.
Keku's gonna go head towards the cart. I'm gonna go look for some rope over here.
I can take you to the Staglord's fort.
We know
Yeah,
where
we
Staglord's
know where
fort
that
is.
is. Too,
We were
unfortunately
just
for you.
there.
Is there a tree within sight by chance? DM?
About 100 yards south of you.
About 100, like just on the side of the road.
Yep.
Stevert, I know your archers haven't quite left the area yet. How about you have them come out and parlay on your behalf?
Those cowards ran away.
Well, that sucks for you, buddy.
Wait, I can give you things.
As in,
Food and... I don't know. We don't really have a lot.
Steve, we really need people to just stop attacking people on the road. And unless you have a way of making that happen, I don't know that I'll be able to stop my friends.
Well, what can we do instead?
I don't know,
Almost stop
gentlemen.
Staglord.
Barbas,
Steve, are
let's
you?
go over here and huddle up real quick
I-
away from him.
I'm gonna be heading
Sidebar.
back with. If I find any rope on the wagon, I'm gonna be tying it. If not, I'm gonna be using my rope and have it tied into a noose. Capital crimes deserve capital punishments.
I think we should. One of us stay here. I can stay here.
I mean, he's hogtied.
Okay, Chalo, you stay here. Gentlemen,
Ruka.
let's go up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chalo, indeed.
You rolled 2 fucking barbarians and expect me to know the names. Son of a bitch. It's like Barbas
My
and
name's
Pazo
right
and Blake.
there. My name's right there.
Right where?
Oh, I guess not. It doesn't show.
Only you
Okay,
can
no.
see it.
It's in Discord. That's what I use. I use all y'all's demons Discord.
Or look
Gentlemen.
at chat.
Come up here real quick.
Barbas knows this is wrong, by the way, but he's biting his lip, waiting as long as possible, hoping that his companions are bluffing. That's what's happening with Barbas.
Give me control of that character, if you would, Els, please.
Working on it now.
Thank you.
Kehku is going
Are
to.
you guys walking up here?
No, because I figure if you guys are gonna come up with a plan, he's the one that you have to convince. I'm ready to kill this guy, but if somebody convinces me otherwise, so I'm just gonna stay there and gently put the noose around his neck.
As soon as we do, he'll start
come
trying
up
to wiggle away.
You're not going anywhere, buddy. Unless they can figure something out. I'm sorry. It's the end of the road for you.
Cowboy. I was under the impression that we were playing good cop, bad cop to try to get answers.
I think we have all the answers we're going to get from him.
And you want to kill him?
I think capital punishment, and if you're here to rule this land, sending a strong message might be quite helpful, yes.
They did kill many people in this wagon.
Innocent people as well.
Innocent people that were potentially coming to help us.
Yes. And I'm only halfway was trying to intimidate him. I truly do believe hanging him is an option.
Oh, it's definitely an option. Do we think it is the most beneficial option for the time right now?
I think so, yes. I think if we let this pass, then and we enlist with them, what's to stop someone else from doing the same thing and getting the same deal? I do think with bandits we should be swift and brutal.
With that being said, he said there were about 20 to 25 with him. Would he not be more useful if he leads us to where they're camping and we can take out the whole of them?
I agree, but who's to say they haven't packed up and left? They are bandits. They are quite flighty. I don't know if he will be as useful as we think he will be.
Well, if we are trying to shepherd more people to our keep, we will undoubtedly have to make this road safe. Other than escorting the carts ourselves, what options do you see for making this area bandit-free, other than, hanging a bandit every mile?
I mean, I'm not asking for every mile, but if we hang him on the side of the road on that tree back there and put a nice sign around his neck, I think that's a start. It seems like these individuals weren't too hard to track, if I say so, and it seems like you've already made out some paths where they might have ran off to in the first place, if I'm not mistaken. We are a group of able-bodied individuals. We can probably keep this hunt up ourselves without his help, I would imagine.
Well, if this is what the group decides, I'm not against you.
You've been acting differently. since our little trip in the woods?
I'm trying to put the group's goals first.
We shall see. And I just kind of leave it at that.
And I begin to walk back towards the party.
As they walk back, Ruka, how much do you reckon it's worth just having a hung body? Such a great value for what we're trying to do. Really sends a powerful message.
Oh, Gio, you're muted.
Gio, you muted.
Sorry. Having a what?
Hanging a body sends a powerful message, and it costs us nothing.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we're pretty good at making or delivering messages. The gnolls down the road like us for that. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah. We're not the most savory of fellas.
Well, we are going to have to eventually establish some sort of law in this land, and brutal as it may be, and I pat the guy on the shoulders, we're not going to be able to stand with every single person. This situation we're in, I'm sure, is bound to happen again. Might be effective to dissuade people from continuing harassing people.
Alright, Steve. Well,
Barbas,
yes.
I know this is probably going to be a hard moment for you, but let your peace be known, is what I would say.
Well, all I have to say is you did a terrible thing, Steve. Lots of innocents' lives were taken, and there has to be punishment for the crime. I, however, am quite a redeemed man, and believe that others deserve a chance as well. All I would ask is that if you could bring us directly to your camp and out your followers and your own people, this, I believe, would save many lives in the future if we knew their whereabouts and dealt with them in one way or another. Would you be willing to give us that information to spare your life?
Anything. I don't hang me.
I look at my companions. I know that they are pretty certain about their choice. They seem to be companions. Is there any way we can
I'm gonna go
redeem
whisper
this
to Ruka as he's saying this. I'm just gonna very quietly be. I didn't realize that Barbas was so good at lying.
I mean, I could go either way, but we do need an army, so I could go either way, honestly.
Yeah, barbarians aren't the most reliable. It's like the militiamen. They tend to flee.
You mean bandits?
Yeah.
I mean, but like, our next best option is gnolls, and that's kind of worse.
Yeah, but we've been here for 3 weeks. I'm sure there's plenty of other people. We can also recruit our own. He just took out 18 prospective soldiers.
But yeah, I still would like to know where his camp is at, though. Do we just make him give up that information and then just kill him anyway?
He said 2 days to the south. I don't think him leading us there is gonna... You saw the way he pissed his pants when we were threatening him. I don't think he would have lied. I think he's legitimately told us where they were because he's trying to survive.
Yeah, but do we know exactly where they're at? Is what I'm saying. Or is this going to be another let's wander in a direction kind of thing?
I mean, we found this quick enough with simple directions.
But this is on the beaten path.
Bandits tend to be pretty sloppy with where they set up. I don't think they'd be that hard to find.
Would we not? Do we not have able-bodied trackers among us?
I mean, just
I'm
well,
a bloodhound. Captain.
We have Barbas's nose.
gentlemen. Let's move this conversation somewhere else. Perhaps tie this fella up and put him somewhere he can't escape, and then discuss this in detail.
That's literally
what
what
we're
we
doing right
just
now.
did.
I mean, but we're sitting out on a trail, and
Shiv and I will sit here. You guys go walk away and have your conversations.
No,
We just
all
did
of
the
us.
same thing and had a
All-
conversation.
He's already hogtied. It doesn't matter what we say in front of him. Is
okay,
gentlemen,
all right,
he's not going anywhere. He
All
can
right.
hear this conversation.
fellas. I am a warfighter. I need an army.
Yeah, I don't think bandits are the way to go, bud.
Yeah, the mercenaries is about as low as we'll stoop on that ladder. I don't think reforming bloodthirsty the bandits is the way to go.
To speak,
But bloodthirsty is kind of what you look for in war fighters.
to speak to Ruka's point, you must first have a kingdom, and then garner trust and respect from individuals. That takes time. A sellsword, although not the most reliable, just requires coin and to not be outbid. For the time being, it may not be the worst idea to have them work for us temporarily on the first hand, and perhaps maybe they permanently find a point in our guard.
How
But
do you
as
think
for
the
now-
people are going to feel when they find out that the people that we just said we were going to hunt, we just hired?
Yeah, I actually.
Well,
Every
that's
single
on that.
person we have
They want
talked
you
to,
to
we've told that we were
stop the
taking out
bandits.
these bandits.
They want you to stop the bandits from killing people. Would
Bandits
this
is-
not kill two birds with one stone?
Guys,
if you stop the bandit activity,
These people
and
have been
also have
harassed by these
protection?
bandits. They're not going to be
Yeah.
happy about that at all.
Hold on now. What about reformment? What if we disarm them and put them to an entirely different task,
Oh, we could brainwash.
far away from safe
we
people?
could.
That sounds a lot like slave labor, Barbas.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not
It
against
beats
that either.
being dead, don't it?
Listen, fellas, we do need men.
we
Especially
either
we're-
kill him
Yeah.
and go after his pack, and then go after the multiple other bandit packs that are running around, or we potentially hire them to go kill the other bandits and potentially let the problem solve itself. Or
I mean-
they could also group up with other bandits and make a larger murder pack that we have to deal with later. But killing one individual, I don't think is going to come close to solving our problem.
I think you underestimate the power of symbology or symbolism here. You can absolutely kill one man and have many fall into line.
or you can cause them to have a not so great reaction. They could just get pissed off and come attack us.
What do you mean
Or-
by fall
They're
into
bandits.
line?
They're not brothers in arms.
Yeah.
They're bandits. Yeah. What do you already said
His friend
bandits
already
couldn't
left.
be trusted. What do you mean fall into line by killing one?
Killing one, show them what will happen to them if they continue.
And what
Don't
will
play
they do
dumb.
to sustain themselves if they're not being bandits?
Hopefully they will go back
They'll
to their
stay
own
off
way.
of
I
this
just-
road in
I think if
particular.
the
that we
one thing
need to
is
be
here is
clear.
we stomp this one out on the road as a sign and then go hunt his friends down and then make a big scene out of them. I'm not saying like all of them are going to chop and dissipate, but if we do show them that we won't stand for this, I think it's a good symbol.
I agree with
I-
him.
I agree with you, but if you're not able to uphold it throughout the entirety of the path, I think things will just go back to what they were.
Listen, if
Yes,
there's
but
only
this can
25
buy
people,
us some time,
we can
so
go
we
grab our
don't have to go and
troops.
hunt down everybody right now.
Yeah, that'll buy us enough time to go grab our troops and go to their camp and take them out.
I just don't think hiring them is going to work out the way we think it will.
No, we certainly
Especially
cannot hire them.
how can we say come to us and then they get murdered, and then we
Right.
hire the people who murdered them.
I
Well,
understand
we
that
cannot
you
fire
don't want to kill him, but if you,
can't
want to
hire
do the same
people
thing,
who murdered them and offend the people
we
who
can-
got murdered.
we can
because
just
they've
let
already
him
been
go
murdered.
and tell
no,
him
but
to send a
stories
message.
trickle out. Do you think those 2 mercenaries will say? What do you think they will say if we come back with these bandits in tow?
Very well. Hang the man.
You can let him go and tell him to send a message, and tell him that to tell them to back off the road or they will all die. I think we've done a great job of scaring him. Would also send a pretty powerful message.
No, I say we
No.
hang this one and we go
No,
out
no.
for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
there's 2 options in my book. Either we do that, or we try to get him to fight for us. We don't send a warning. There are no warnings around here.
There's
Nobody
legitimately
gets
been a warning from the archers that ran away from this saying, hey, there's a group that fought back.
Yeah.
The warning has been issued already.
Now let's show him what happens when we get a hold of him.
Shall we take this to a vote?
Might as well. We're not getting anywhere going back and forth.
Yeah. All right. So what are our options? A, kill him here, crucify him. B, have him lead us to his group,
Disarm them.
disarm them. Any
Hopefully
other option?
with him as leverage, and possibly, I don't know who their leader is. Obviously, not this guy.
That's not going to work. Sorry, Barbas.
Yeah.
I know your
He
intentions
probably
are
won't
pure.
be good.
That will not
He
be
probably is
effective.
not going to be good leverage.
Any other options here?
That's it.
All right.
Option C, let them go.
What did you say? What'd you say?
I'm going to
Alright,
smack him.
All right. All right. For shits and giggles, all in favor of letting him go, raise your hand.
He'll kind of wiggle and raise his hog-tied hand.
Yeah, didn't think so. All right. Those in favor of killing him now and putting an end to his misery, raise your hand.
Kehku raises the rope on the noose that's around his neck.
Yeah, I mean, I might raise my hand.
All right. Those in favor of having us lead us to his camp and we deal with them there, raise your hand. Ruka raises his hand.
Barbas raises his hand. Aw. It's down to you, Solomon.
Oh, I love that it's
Damn,
down to
it's
Solomon.
the worst person to have
I
this
love
tirade.
that it's down to Solomon.
Totally religiously conflicted and has to choose between death.
String him up.
All right.
Barbas lowers his head and shakes his head.
I'm going to tighten the noose a little bit and grab him by the shoulder, pick him up, and start escorting him over to the tree. Bad luck, bud.
He's gonna start wailing and screaming like, "Barbas, save me! Barbas! Barbas, don't let him kill me!"
I can't forgive you for these sins, son. I tried.
I will
Who
kneel
wants it?
before him and say a prayer for his soul before this is done. And
You hypocritical cleric!
Voted for death, and now he's
Trust-
fucking praying to him.
Trust me,
you have
we
any
know.
last words.
People get last rights all the time, man.
That's
I don't
true,
think there's
yeah,
anything
yeah.
hypocritical about it at all.
Not because we voted to condemn him.
Oh, I'm the one who condemned you.
Fair enough.
Option C, option C!
What on earth could be the same one?
Let
No,
you go.
you
Is that an
had
option
kill
too?
him.
Alright, someone open the slow one. Option C.
You had
Alright.
kill him.
What's option C?
Try to
I'm
hire
gonna-
him or to follow him back to base.
I'm gonna put a cloak over his robe. I'm gonna put his robe over his head, and pick up my axe and
Do you have any last words? I thought we were hanging him. Now
Yeah,
you're
we are.
talking
We,
about-
we,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we
sorry.
were hanging him. We're hanging him. We're not chopping off his fucking head.
But why?
Damn.
Gio, where have you been, dude?
I just.
No.
You can be the one to kick the log, Gio.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Plenty
got
of heads to lob off in combat.
God damn it.
Is there DM? Is there a barrel that we can roll over so that he can stand on it? Before
so
we
I can
kick
get
out?
it tied. Yeah.
I'm sure you could find one around.
Oh, all right, cool. We find some barrel from which he can stand on.
Noose around his head. All right. Any last words?
Yeah, I hope you all burn.
And I kick the barrel out from beneath him.
All right,
Yeah.
well, since it's a short drop, we're doing the American style hanging, and he is strangling to death. You all have to watch.
It didn't break his neck.
But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the barrel back upright and take out a piece of coal or whatnot, something to write on, and just write Bandit on the barrel and leave it next to him as he like strangles there.
Stop.
Man, y'all are some awful bastards.
Oh, Gio, I gotta edit that out. Everybody listening to it ever. It's like the worst thing you can say in a YouTube video.
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that.
That's
Like
fine.
when
I
you were
just gotta
leaving
mark
the box and you just yell, turn off.
it.
Turn off!
Wow, we're not making any friends out here, are we?
I don't think the bandits need to be made friends with.
Alright, and I think that's a good place to end tonight's session. Y'all can deal with the psychological trauma of having executed someone.
What?
We're starting early, boys.
Alright,